Okay, here we go. The Canadiens' final game of the preseason is about to happen tonight. Guess who it's against? The Ottawa Senators yet again. And let me tell you, the lineups are in, and this game has the potential to be a real wild one. Okay, my God, they might as well let Bruce Buffer call this one. DJ Smith had an interesting choice of words for the media after the last game in Gander, and bam! Tonight in New Brunswick, the Senators are gonna be without Claude Giroux. They're gonna be without Housecat, no Shabbat, no Kachuk, and most noticeably, no Stutzel. That's right, all of their top players are gonna be sitting out this one because the first aid kits are empty, okay? There's just no band-aids left. So the question now, of course, is who is playing for the Ottawa Senators, and let's find this one out together. We'll take a look at their lineup, then we'll take a look at the Canadiens lineup, and just chit-chat about something that I like to call World War III. The first line for the Ottawa Senators is going to be Pinto between Joseph and Batherson. Okay, looking pretty normal. It's a good start. Brassard is going to be centering Ostapchuk, or whatever the hell his name is, and Harlick for their second line. Okay, so far so good. And then this is where it gets a little bit interesting. We got Kitchu at the end of your shift, Kastelik centering Kelly, and everybody's favorite ragdoll, Auston Watson. How do you like that line, huh? Could be some fireworks right there. And the fourth line is going to be Gambra centering some Zucchini and Scott Sabourin. Now, if you're the Canadiens, this is the guy that you're going to have to watch out for, okay? Scott Sabourin. This guy's a bit of a psychopath. Jeez, the Sens, they're all upset, okay? Their panties are so knotted up right now that it's cutting off the circulation going to their legs. It's not a good situation to be in. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of these guys go out looking for trouble tonight, and Scott Sabourin is probably going to be one of them. Now, while their forwards do look a little suspicious, their D-lines look pretty normal. So that is the Senators lineup for tonight's game, and I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting a little more of a full lineup, you know, to get them ready for the upcoming season, but I guess, yeah, okay. And on the other side of the rink, we have the Montreal Canadiens, and man, I can't believe how many injuries that the Habs already have this year. There's a lot of guys injured already, so let's see the lineup. They're going to be icing a first line of Sean Monahan between our little bundle of joy, Colonoscopy Caulfield, and Big Daddy Nav, who's been guilty of looking pretty sleepy Nav so far during the preseason. Maybe they're going to try and wake his ass up by putting him on the first line. I don't know, but he's been invisible so far in my opinion, and they're probably going to need a good polka flute to wake him up. The second line is going to be Kirby Dach centering Johnny Drouin and Brendan Gallagher. Look at that. Wow, Johnny Drouin is actually playing tonight. We got a third line of Rim Pitlick between Yuri Slavkovsky and Josh Anderson. Side note, I think Anderson is going to have a target on his back all night for his hit on Tim Stutzel during last game, but he's going to be fine. And we got a fourth line of Jake Evans between our dog with rabies, Michael Pezzetta, and Raphael Harvey-Pinard. And I don't know about you guys, but I've been kind of shocked that Pezzetta hasn't been involved in more rough stuff so far during the preseason. I mean, he doesn't have a guaranteed roster spot this year, and last year when he was trying to make the team, you know, he showed a bit of craziness. Showing balls and dropping the gloves with just about, well, anyone. But I gotta say, since Marty St. Louis came in town, he kinda tamed Piz down a little bit. Maybe he's trying to, you know, fine-tune Pizzetta's game and bring the best out of him, I don't know. But regardless, don't be shocked if we see Pizzetta bite somebody's kneecaps tonight. Moving on with the defense now, we got veteran Chris Weidman paired up with Arber Jack-Eye. And just like Josh Anderson, I think Arby's going to have a big bullseye on his back all night. Corey Schweineman is going to be paired up with Caden Gooley, and Jordan Harris is going to be paired up with Justin Barron. First thoughts, holy shit, that's a young blue line. Anyway, Jake Allen's going to get the start between the pipes, and from looking at both of these rosters, hey, I think the Habs actually have a shot at winning this game tonight. Isn't that crazy? And if they don't, well, then that's just pathetic. I do expect a pretty rough game. I mean, DJ Smith has literally taken his best players out of the lineup and inserted the Legion of Doom. But hey, I think the Habs lineup is tough enough to handle anything that's thrown at them. I just hope nobody gets hurt, okay? And that goes for both sides. It's the last game of the preseason, and the last thing they need is a new list of injuries. But anyway, that does it for this one. This is my first video on my new microphone that I just bought. I'm still tinkering around with the settings, trying to get everything right, but hopefully it sounds pretty decent. And the bulk of the money that I spent on this microphone was actually from the Black Eye from Jack Eye merch sales. So thanks again to everyone that's bought some of these puppies over the last couple of months. Don't forget to let me know your thoughts on tonight's game down in the dirty rotten comment section, and hey, I'll see you next time.